No. So here we are, and there are two ways, and don't look at the arrows, okay? Doesn't matter. So now we go in this way, and we expect to exit this way, the other way. So back in the late 19th century, when a French architect came here, he's Henri Parmentier, okay, a very famous one back in the old days. And so he came here for the excavation, and then after the excavation, he collected the fragments, and he draw a side map like this. Okay, the side map has actually changed over time. Okay, so this is the final result after his survey expeditions, and he named first he found clusters of temple towers here, and he classifies them by letters A, B, C, D, E, F, etc. Okay. On new bricks actually. Oh. Yeah, and they were brought here by the local brick makers in this district, right, in Vietnam, and the bricks were bought by Indian architects. Yes. So the preservation over this group was made by Vietnamese and Indian government. Yep. And the group H together with the group A and K, G and K, was from the preservation effort from India. Yeah, and they invested like 60 billion VND into the three groups for preservation. Yes, yes. So let's go to the main group, BCD. Here in Eastern Century. Yes. And in front of you are many individual temple towers made of reddish bricks. The temple towers are classified into different clusters. One cluster includes 3 different temple towers for a purpose by the king. Each cluster was built by one king. They found about 13 clusters here, which means there were 13 king dynasties. Wow. Yes, here in Eastern Century. So this is one individual temple tower, okay? And we got another one right there, and another one right there. So 3, 1, 2, and 3. And the 3 temple towers make one temple cluster, which was built by one king. This tower itself is called Kalen, a Kalen. And the middle one is called a Gobra. And the other one is called a Mandapa. Okay, So a kalan, what is a kalan? A kalan is a praying or a main tower, a spiritual tower that was only accessible by the king and not anybody else. So in the kalan, there is also always a set of linga and yoni. What's linga and what's yoni? Okay, I talk something about the feature over this place that the king saw, and that's how he decided to pick this place to make it a spiritual hub for his own kingdom. Yep. So when the king came here, he saw a big high mountain on this ring of jungles, right? And this whole valley is in a circle shape, yeah. And there's a stream flow from the high mountain down to this valley, okay? So the high mountain represents Linga. Linga is a symbol of Shiva, the most powerful god in Hinduism. Linga also represents the male part, represent males, yes. And Yoni, this whole valley in the circle shape, represent females, or the god of creation, Brahma. Yeah. And the stream that flows all the way from there to here is the holy water. Okay. So during the Chamba civilization, the king was in the same league with the god. The god was the king, and the king was the god. Yes. Somehow the bomb didn't destroy most of the steels here. Yeah. Without the inscription on the steel, the expert wouldn't know any information about this place, you know. So we hire some a linguistic expert from India over the country to study all of these, but they can only explain 90% of this. Yep, and they did the best they can. Yes, and because this is not the normal Sanskrit, but it's the ancient Sanskrit. Yep. So it tells you something about the king's credits, his biography, his religion, the god that he personally believed in. Yes, and the way, the time, and the way he and his kingdom constructed this cluster. Yes. The only temple tower here in this whole big place that remained the carving on the wall. So nowadays you can still see the detailed carvings on the wall. Yes. Only on this temple.
cups and warm delight. Smiles as white as morning skies. This cafe feels like paradise. Steps on cobbled streets so clear. Soft jazz notes all I hear. Whispers blending with the breeze. Dreaming under swaying trees. Hey, hey, in this cafe dream. Thank